Hello again, Reddit. Hello again, Adam. I hope you had a nice sleep last night and are feeling revitalized today. True to my word, I left you alone, so hopefully you didn't prepare any big tricks for me that I'm not going to expect. I've been very busy today, though, Adam, preparing little treats for you. These will become apparent when the time is right. Tell me, do you like surprises? So let me catch you up, Reddit. When I left you yesterday, I had just texted Adam asking him to message the girl sat across from him in the restaurant. It was easy enough to get into her life, and she'll have no idea that it was me. You see, I never intended on getting myself involved in her life fully, until I thought about different ways I could test Adam. It's a shame, really, how easy certain people make it for you to have access in their lives. I met her at a bar while looking for someone to test Adam with. You see, quite the opposite to what I'm sure many people are thinking. I'm quite friendly and charismatic. I'm not some socially anxious creep. I'm a calculated and intelligent person. She and I began to chat. I've always thought about how torture isn't the best way to extract information from a person, but something that is much better is, in fact, alcohol. Get talking to someone while sharing drinks in a natural, calming environment, and you will extract more information from someone much faster than you could ever imagine. Not long after sitting down, you've learned what you want to know. Job, age, relationship status, family. After that, the most important thing is making sure they will not remember you. Easy enough. Slip a little Rohypnol into her drink and make sure she gets home safe. The drug is purely and simply in order to wipe her memory clean. On the way back to her place, you need to take her phone and get her number so you can have it for the future. She won't remember this. I did this about 3 weeks ago. In this game, there can be no rash or impulse decisions. Everything you do must be planned and acted out precisely. Anyway, back to how she fits into this puzzle I'm creating for Adam. Melissa, as you'll come to know her, lives alone. She's an only child, and she lost both of her parents 6 years ago. She's 29 years old and works as a nurse. What Melissa epitomizes is vulnerability. A caring woman who just feels alone in the world. She is who you will be targeting, Adam. I thought I'd start you off easy. Women are more naturally vulnerable than men physically, and her lack of close friends, family, or a lover alienate her. This means she won't feel as though she can reach out to anyone else. You can control her life, and you're going to do as I say, or you'll find out the consequences of disobeying. It took Adam 13 minutes to type and send his message to her. His reply came to me 2 minutes after. He watched her panic and scamper from the restaurant before sending it. It read,
Initially, she was panicking. I could see her drawing deep breaths and her eyes were wide. After that, she scanned around the room. She looked deeply and intensely at every person in the restaurant. She didn't seem to suspect me. After this, she appeared to be in denial. It looked as though she calmed herself down, shaking her head and attempting to return to her meal. It didn't take long, though, before she panicked again and left the restaurant shaking.
Now, I don't know what Adam messaged her, but as a witness, it looked like he did a very good job. Tell me, Adam, how did it feel? Did you enjoy the power? Have you ever instilled fear into someone? It's quite the rush, don't you think? I left him be at the restaurant in order to think about how he felt regarding what he'd done to the woman. That was when I took my leave for the evening. I know you read the post yesterday, Adam, which once again disappoints me because you didn't reply. I heard you talking about it on the way to school with Jeremy this morning. I must say, it doesn't really feel like you and Jeremy are aware enough about your surroundings. Did you not notice me at the magazine stand? Anyway, that was the perfect time to catch back up with you today. Could you let Jeremy know I liked his t-shirt? Metallica are one of my favorite bands. So let's talk about your day today then, Adam, shall we? You had history first, studying the Russian Revolution and the rise of Bolsheviks to power, but you didn't enjoy that, did you? Head in hands, eyes barely open, daydreaming. You especially don't like the girl you sit next to in that lesson, do you? Throwing looks to Jeremy like you're Jim Halpert from The Office every time she opened her mouth. After that was math. Now that seemed like a boring lesson. For a person who loves calculation, I've never really enjoyed math. Who was the girl you were sitting next to in that lesson, Adam? You seem to have a soft spot for her, blushing and smiling at her every word. Maybe I'll have to have a little poke around her life to see why she intrigues you so much. I left you after that. I'll tell you why. Your mother works until 2 in the afternoon and your dad starts work at 1 p.m. You and your sister both attend school until 3:30 p.m. That means, between the times 1 p.m. and 2 p.m., your house is entirely empty. Now, that shouldn't be a problem, should it? The home is a secure place, don't you think? Well, your mother clearly thinks so. She takes no care and employs no precaution when she uses the spare key left under the mat. That makes it very easy for someone to observe her using the key and then know where it is. Someone like me, of course. You live in a very nice place, Adam. Your bedroom looks even better up close than it does from a distance. When you get home tonight, have a check in your top chest drawer. I've left you a file of information on Melissa and a flash drive. Read up on Melissa. You'll be seeing her tomorrow. Do not use the flash drive until I instruct you to do so. There's also a Metallica record for Jeremy. I hope he enjoys it. You'll hear from me very soon. Your Stalker.